Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we are doing like a speed build, but yeah, speed build of a room build, speed build. Yeah, so we are doing this bedroom. It's kind of based off of a bedroom from a YouTube family that I like called Knorpp and South. They're pretty good. They have a lot of kids, but I really like the content they put out. So the reason why I like this room, what drew me to this room, was there's a little corner section of the room, a little bump out area. That's why we're playing with these bump outs right now. That has a fireplace, and what the parents did of North and South, they put a table in to use as like their workspace, like their office in their bedroom. So I really like that, and that's like the main thing. And we adjusted the wall height because they have in their house they had really tall walls, high ceilings, a lot of windows. So now we're putting in these really cute. I really like these windows from Laundry Day, Cats and Dogs. Laundry Day. I'm pretty sure. And I really like these because they have like that little bench sitting area. Yeah, and we just put in all the cheats that I might need for building or for later for my name. Anyway. And now we are just putting in some doors. I feel like double doors really suit this bedroom well. Went ahead and picked those. And now we're gonna have to do the fireplace. So the fireplace is where I had a lot of difficulties, most of the difficulties, I would say. So in the original room that I'm basing this off of, it's like a fireplace with these built-in walls. No, sorry, not built-in walls. Built-in cabinets, okay? But like in The Sims, there wasn't any that fit the fireplace that were tall enough but skinny enough. And this white one that I'm looking at here is from Cats and Dogs pack, and the fireplace is from Cats and Dogs. So you would think that they would fit together, but unfortunately they don't. And now I'm going back to just like double check, really make sure that they're not gonna work at all. Because sometimes it's a tiny bit off, but they really are not working at all. Now we're doing the walls and the floors. And I feel like these walls and floors go together, but at the same time it was a lot of wood right there, so we went ahead and switched it to carpet and did plain like nude, like peachy, pastel, yellowy, not really peachy, like pastel, yellowy, tan, that's the word, wall with the trim. And now we are playing with these succulent picture frame things and things. They work. I think I put them somewhere else in the room and not right there, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that's going, and now we're gonna pick out a light fixture for the center of the room. And I just really like the vibes of this room, like I feel like it's just really good. I don't know. This room was a bit tricky just with like the layout and all that stuff, and just trying to fit everything that I wanted in there. And then this area, desk area, fireplace area, was really like the center point of this room for me. Really, why I wanted to do this room. Like that's the main thing that I liked. So we're working on the bed now, and the bed's kind of another tricky thing in The Sims, I would say, because you want like they're big enough, yet also too small at the same time. So, I don't know, it's kind of tricky because this room ended up being smaller than how I wanted it. But, like, the bed was just like, I don't know. A lot of space, yet not a lot of space at the same time, I guess is just what I'm trying to say. So, here we go. We're doing the 4-poster bed. Now, like I was saying, like, this bed, like, fills up the space. I feel like because it's tall, it works the best out of all the beds. But then the 4-poster, you couldn't put anything behind it because the pole, the whatever things on the bed, whatever, too tall. Anyway, the same time, there's nothing wider. I feel like wide is what I really wanted. And I think we end up changing the bed out. And see, this is like the table area that I'm talking about, like 2 desks and 2 chairs and a round table. The table is actually the dining table from not I think this is Jungle Adventure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is from Jungle Adventure. This is the rug that I really wanted to use, that one you just saw. But the original size is too small, and the one I made it bigger, it was too big, and it just did not work. It was clipping into the walls, and sometimes I'm fine with that. But, no, it just wasn't working. And, I really like this rug, too, from Jungle Adventure. This one from Laundry Day, but none of these just were quite working, because the space was square, yet the table is round. So I wanted something round. This one from Jungle Adventure that I was looking at. Magic carpet, maybe. And there's another round one from Laundry Day that I was checking out. But I felt like it was just too plain for the rest of the room. Anyway, so rugs were also another big thing, I feel like, in this whole space. So yeah. But now we are going ahead and picking out a carpet that best suits this space, and we will put one, I believe we will put one underneath the bed as well. So yeah, carpets were another tricky thing. I already said that, but carpets were another tricky thing in this room, and we do switch out the bed eventually, I believe. So yeah. Carpet, like, sorry, back to the carpets, but I feel like they were tricky because of, like, the space, like, proportions, again. It always goes back to proportions, but both of these carpets, to me, felt a little cramped, and I was messing around with the size of the room again, because I wanted to put carpets on underneath the bed and the table, but a little bit tight. So now we are going ahead and picking out some art for the bedroom. And we end up, we go through and like look at a few things, but I ended up settling on this blank picture frame that was free, I believe. And basically this picture frame, when you're playing with a household, the game automatically puts your household's picture in there, so like kids, parents, dogs, cats, whatever, single center, whatever. And you can change their outfit and pose for the picture. So I felt like this was a big family, so I wanted like a family to be the focal point a little bit of this room, minus the focal point, like family focal point, but also the fireplace sitting area focal point. Anyway, so now we are picking out nightstands, and I was kind of going for something a little bit rustic, I think, but also I was getting like from this carpet underneath some like Moroccan, like Spanish kind of. So that's why I was looking at that one nightstand that you just saw, the circle with the mirror top, because it reminds me of Morocco, even though I've never been to Morocco at all. So, and those nightstands are the same color, just hard to tell because of the natural light from the window shining. Yeah. So now we are picking out a ottoman, and I do end up getting rid of that rug. And I'm just going with the one that I wasn't gonna do at first, but now I am, and no rug underneath the desk. I call it a table. I've been calling it a table because it's not a desk in the sense. It's actually a dining table, but it's being used as a desk, you know? So I think I'm just going to call it desk. Anyway, not the point. So now we are doing curtains. Curtains are also a kind of a tricky thing. Anyway, kind of a tricky thing because they snap automatically to the window, so you can't really very easily adjust like the height. So what you get is what you get for the curtains, basically, except for like color swatches, so you can change that pretty easily. But like position, what you get is what you get, pretty much. And I do feel like these curtains are a little bit too pinky, peachy, like too like in your face a little bit for this room, but this was the best I could find, so this is what we're working with. Yeah. So now we are doing an archway, cause I am thinking about doing a little series, maybe, of doing each room of an entire house, and not necessarily making them go together, but when I thought of this, I wanted the bathroom and the bedroom to go together, so I'm not putting a dresser in this room because I want to do where that archway was a hallway to the master bathroom, but a hallway that will have closet and dresser. Yeah, so now we're just adding some decor, putting in a potted plant. I really like that plant, and I love that mirror too. Like, it's not a hanging mirror, just standing against the wall. And there's another one I like that has lights all around it, but that one has a little like support, like it's standing, but it has a little support. But this one just leans against the wall, and I really like that. And it looks like it's a big heavy mirror, and I just really like the look of it. So now we are cluttering up these nightstands here. I recently learned a little bit more on how to clutter, where you can, like, so objects snap in place automatically to the surfaces usually, but I recently learned that you can pull away the countertop, the dresser, table, the nightstand. You can freely move it. You'll see you can freely move it, like how I'm doing it now with the teddy bear. Anyway, you can freely move it. So I recently learned how to do that. Now I'm still practicing on it. Still a little bit iffy, kind of hard because there's nothing underneath to show you like the boundaries. So we're working on it. But that is what I'm doing here, cluttering up. I feel like this is a very loving couple, loving family. And I forgot to do it. I just remembered that I was going to do it. I was going to put the teddy bear with the heart on one side, but I wasn't going to leave the cards that you'll see on this nightstand, the Valentine's Day cards. I was going to change it, but that just slipped my mind when I was doing this. So now we have teddy bear holding a heart and Valentine's Day cards on the other side. Even though I was going to change it to like a birthday, because there's these set of birthday cards that look like a kid drew them. So I wanted to put that there and make it, more family. Yeah, more family. And now we are picking out some lamps for the table. Lamps are also kind of weird because of the whole snapping into place and just the size of them. So I was having a little bit of trouble deciding what to do, but I think I ended up deciding on these lamps that came from the what pack was it again? The nature weather, I forget what it's called. Not outdoor retreat, oh my goodness. Not weather, whatever. The seasons, sorry. The seasons pack. Yeah, I ended up picking ones from the season pack. And I feel like those just fit very nicely. So that is what we are doing here. Now, yeah, that's what we're doing here. We are just repositioning everything because, like I said, I'm still, like, learning on how to clutter a little bit. And I feel like I was trying to center the lamps, but then I've thought that if they're off-center a little bit, that could look more lived in a little bit, like they had to, like, push the lamp out of the way to get something, or they wanted to set something down when they were in bed, so they pushed it out of the way to set it down. Or they have kids, and kids like to push on things and all that stuff. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And looks like we changed the mirror. Didn't notice that before, but I guess we did. The mirror to what's the word? Like how you take sandpaper to paint and like rough it up a little bit, like that, I can't think of the word. Anyway, like a teal color. And now we are just cluttering up the table, the desk, again, to make it look lived in, like somebody has been working there. Maybe business, like maybe they have a shop, or maybe they're in the business career, police, doctor, whatever you think. So we're cluttering up, and we're doing that same kind of thing where you move the surface away. and then put the products, but I found that it was a little bit more difficult to do that on the table, and I wanted to put the clutter around, like on the edges more, so that in the center we could place like a flower or something. And I felt like this room just needed a little bit more plant, nature, greenery in it, so we're messing around with some like succulents and indoor plants type of thing. This room, and I did put a laundry basket, so we might do a laundry room at some point. I don't know. So this room, I feel like in the end, you'll see, but I feel like I was kind of happy with it. But I don't know, it's kind of difficult. But in the end, I think I was happy with it. Um, yeah, it still to me was looking a little bit bland, a little bit plain in some areas. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build, and here are some screenshots. So yeah, please make sure to like and comment and subscribe, and hopefully my editing will get better eventually. This wasn't a great job. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and talk to you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.